Welcome to my uptight life. I'm still a little uptight, but not as bad as before.
No, you had something that kind of brought you down off the cliff, huh?
Yeah, but still nothing like years ago, right? I mean,
right.
I weathered it just fine. Just had a rough day today. And
2 years ago, this lunch wouldn't have happened because of that.
Yeah, exactly. But I got through just fine. I mean, we actually had a fun time, and we avoided a lot of work. So anyway, whoa, my finger's in the way. Anyway, I wanted to turn this on because I wanted to share with you a little thing that happened. We're at Koko Ichiban, our favorite little curry house here in Shizuoka. It's all over Japan, great place. Anyway, we went in there and I decided, Jim and I typically order our plates of curry, which Japanese curry, if you're familiar with it, it comes on a plate and it's got half a thing of rice and then half a thing of the curry sauce. It's kind of like a stew, a thin stew with some savory thing on the top. This case it was the sasami pork cutlet.
Chicken cutlet.
Chicken. Okay, so we got the exact same thing, but the only difference was I ordered, and in Japanese I asked to have it to take out, and which we were sitting at the table, and then Jim ordered. What did you say? I said sasami o kudasai o mochi kaere 200 gram 3 kara. And what did you say?
Me too.
Me too. And our waitress was this really hot geriatric old woman.
Right.
And she was hot. She was hot, except she was probably about 80.
Except for the eye in the middle of her forehead.
Yeah, but she had a hot body. One of those.
She was nice. She was really nice.
The guys next to us got the hot young one, so.
Right.
But anyway, she took that in stride, and Jim said, "I'll bet someone will come back." He said, "Maybe someone will come back and confirm our order." So, but nobody did.
But I said I want mine for here.
Yeah, yours
is to go.
Right. After he said the same thing, he then said, "I want mine here," and she was a little confused, because I'm getting mine to go, and you're getting yours for here. So she disappeared. But about 5 minutes later, they returned with Jim's order, and Jim very politely waited for me. Very nice of you. But no Kurt's order.
Right.
But when she dropped off Jim's order, she said, your to-go order will be ready when you leave.
Right.
I didn't catch that, but Jim's like, whoa, no. He wants it here. And then I said in Japanese, I said, hanbun koko de taberu, ato de, I'll eat it later. I'll eat half here and the rest later. So they got it, and they went off. Oh, we're busy.
Oh, we're getting Mrs. Mully in on the conversation.
I love that it just says girl.
Right.
Girl.
Yeah.
She's your girl. Oh, there's our waitress right there.
Hi, Mama.
Hi.
You're on video.
You're on YouTube. Yeah, straighten your hair.
She said she's waving.
You're waving. Oh, that's sweet.
Where are you guys going? Or are you coming back from?
We're at Koko Ichi and we're getting ready to head back to the school.
Okay.
But we're telling a story first.
Yeah. We had a little happening. I'll tell you about it later.
A happy happening.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was a good one. It was No, just something happened in the restaurant. It was pretty cool. Kurt's actually telling the story on the video, so I don't want to blow it now.
Okay. Did you make a video?
Yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All
right, Mrs. Mully. Regular day today, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you this evening at the station.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Love you.
Yep. Love you too.
Bye.
I love you too.
Bye.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kurt.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye to everybody else.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I'm staying.
All
right. See you, babe.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. And there we go. Our live correspondent from the bank.
Right.
So well, that was nice to have her drop by. Anyway, there's the woman that was taking my order right there.
Right.
Now there she is. See, she looks. That's her. Yeah, that is her. Yeah, she's hot. I can't be talking like that.
No, you can't. We're married.
Yeah, we're married men. See, that's a whole other world. The way we talk when we're together, and I kind of bleeds over. Anywho, so they got the picture. I wanted to eat half there. This is my diet thing, right? I eat small portions, so I was going to eat half now and then eat the rest of the other half at work. 2 hours from now. So guess what? They came walking over just a few minutes later with two handfuls. One hand had this in the bag, right? This is my one half for take home, and the other had a plate, beautifully prepared, half size sasami curry plate. It was beautiful, and I was thinking to myself, we just looked at each other and we're like, man, why am I even thinking about leaving this country?
That's the first. Those were the first words out of my mouth. I said, "And you want to leave this place?"
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Really, really good service. Now, it's not to say that service elsewhere is bad. Jim, just after that, Jim gave a great anecdote about how the man that did his guitar offered to fix a little bit of a problem, basically for free.
Yep. And he would pay the return shipping for me.
Yeah, and that's in America. So there's good service all over the place, but the stuff here in Japan is just kind of over the top, the kind of stuff that blows you away and goes, man, now that's amazing, and they're not even doing it for a tip, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and if we had tried to leave a tip, they wouldn't have let us. So
I wonder what would happen if you left a tip.
Well, actually, when I first came over here, I was on vacation for like a month.
Right.
And we went to this Italian restaurant down in Shizuoka City, and when we were finished, I pulled out my wallet to leave a tip, and my wife said, "Oh, you don't have to leave a tip." And I said, "Oh, no, I can't do that." And I put like 1,000 yen or something on the table.
Right.
And we went up and paid and walked
tip.
out.
Yeah.
And when we got outside, we got maybe half a block up. "Simasen!" The girl comes running up the street, and she said, she's got my money, and I had no idea what she was saying, and but she gave me my money back.
Oh, geez, yeah. No, that's really important. What is it? There's this one. My wife was talking about this one situation where someone had found like Juan on the ground and took it back to the police office and had to fill out the forms and everything for Juan. It's like that's like 10 cents.
Like a dime.
Yeah, it's like a dime. Find it on the ground, take it to the police station. It's not. I like the idea. It's not. I don't know whose it is, but it's not mine.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a principle I try to live with. So.
Yeah. Can I throw two more things in here?
Of course.
Victor has numerous stories of leaving his backpack on the train.
Probably with his cameras inside.
With his cameras and his Mac and everything.
His sex toys.
right. And he'll get off the train and, damn it, I forgot my backpack. And, like an hour later, they bring it back to him.
Oh, yeah.
You just go up and tell them, and they bring it back, and everything's there. Finding money. I was down at Shizuoka Station one day, going home from work, and I went to get my ticket, and there was change from 10,000 yen sitting in the changer. With 10,000 yen's like $100. So if somebody bought like a $4 ticket, and there's like $96 sitting in the, there's like $90 sitting in the thing, right? And I guess they thought they put in 1,000. They took out their coins and they left the bills there. And I walked up and I saw that money and I was like, "Score!" And I grabbed it and I pulled it out and stuck it in my pocket.
Right.
And I walked.
But the Japanese influence got you.
I walked up to the platform and I was standing there waiting for my train, and it started burning into me. That money doesn't belong to you. The battery. Money doesn't belong to you. So I went back down and went to the office and I turned it in and filled out all the papers. And if somebody doesn't claim that in 6 months, it's yours. And 6 months later, I got a call. Nobody had claimed it, and I got a call, and I got the money.
Outstanding.
And there was no guilt associated with it,
My wife tells me that one of the things she found surprising when we lived in the States was how people felt like they deserved praise for doing good deeds. When she said, in her mind, it was, what else would you do?
Right. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, it's like as common sense as closing the windows when it's raining.
Right.
And it's an interesting thing to see it as kind of an obligation or being a good Samaritan, and just fulfilling. Very, very interesting mindset.
It's like Chris Rock. He did that little skit. You'll hear, and he said black men, so he's talking about the black community. Well, it's not me. I'm just quoting Chris Rock.
And Chris Rock is a black man.
Yes, he is. And he said, "You hear these black men say, 'I'm a man, I take care of my kids'?" And he's, "That's what you're supposed to do, you dumb motherfucker." Right?
Well put.
It's the same thing. Of course, that's what you're supposed to do. You don't deserve praise for that.
Exactly. And I really admire it here. It's hard for me to live up to. I'm not dishonest or anything like that. But the level that it is. It's one thing to actually see it, but it's another thing to actually do it. In some ways, like I don't think if I was working in here, I don't think that would have crossed my mind
to split it.
Yeah. I would have just given them a bag and a plastic fork and don't make a mess.
Well, the American in me, probably the same as you. I expected them to bring you this.
That's exactly.
I expected them to bring you this thing
and I was
take out and eat half of it and take out.
And I would have been I would have been plenty happy. It never would have occurred to me.
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah, here she comes with a bag and a plate.
But then I also have to say though that this place is exceptional in every regard. I mean, they're just there's something about Koko Ichiban, the corporate culture there. It's Japanese and then some.
Yeah, they're always really nice. Yeah, you know, I usually order like the sasami or the chicken cutlet or whatever whenever I order there, and we get Koko Ichi delivered at the house a lot.
Yeah, because you're always getting those guys into your videos.
Right.
Things that suck videos, or is that the pizza guy?
Both.
Oh, okay.
So there have been times I usually order the exact same thing. I'll get the chicken cutlet with the 200 grams of rice and the 3 curry, right? And there have been times where I've changed my order, and then like 5 minutes later, my phone rings, and they ask me, "Did you not want the chicken?" You know, because they know what I get, right?
Right.
And since I got something different, they want to confirm to make sure that, you know, they don't want to bring me the wrong thing.
It's like tell the ketchup story. I love the idea that there's a picture of you there with ketchup. Tell the ketchup story.
Yeah, so went into McDonald's. This was 20 years ago. I go into McDonald's, I order a set, whatever, and I asked them for ketchup for my fries.
Tomato sauce.
I asked for ketchup, and they said, "We don't have ketchup." And I was like, "This is McDonald's. How do you not have ketchup?" And I opened up when they brought my burger, I opened it up, and there was ketchup and mustard on it.
Right.
And I said, "What's this?" And she said, "Ketchup." I said, "Well, wherever you got that, go get me some." So then they come out with this little plastic cup of ketchup, and you know, whenever I go in there, it's been 20 years and they still know to give me ketchup. And the staff has changed, you know. So Kurt and I were suspecting they might have a picture of me in the staff room.
In the staff room with ketchup.
Right. Don't know.
No, it's not hard to get ketchup anymore. You ask now and they'll give you the little thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, back in the day, it was not like the way you did it with this stuff. Where'd you get this?
Wherever you got that, go get some more.
But the point is, they didn't forget.
Right.
They remember. I mean, when I come in here, I don't come here a lot. I come here maybe once a month. Every time I come here, they always thank me for my business, and they actually know. They actually know who I am. They say I walk in the door and they say Suzuki-san, you know, which is my wife's maiden name because she's we have separate names, and so she co-orders in Suzuki. And I guess it's not hard to cue off, you know, the funky looking gaijin that comes in. Right?
Yeah, it's not like we blend in.
Yeah, that's right. So I guess it's not that, but they are that way anyway.
And I doubt that they have many, you know, blonde-haired, blue-eyed customers here.
Yeah,
you know.
foreign devils.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey. My battery's about dead, so I better charge off, and you and I better go back and try to find a way to avoid more work.
Yeah.
It's a big, busy day at school today, and part of the reason I was all stressed out earlier was that everyone gets stressed out at work, and we're doing stuff, and I can't quite get into that. I can't. It's not that I'm not afraid of work. I just can't. I don't jibe with it. I can't fit in. It's like a bunch of guys doing a tug of war. And they all know heave, ho, heave, ho, and I'm heaving when they're hoeing.
Right.
You know, and it pisses me off.
Yeah, and you know, they're constantly telling you how to do stuff. You know, like you can't figure it out yourself.
Yeah. Being told how to turn off a light does get to me. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. That's a whole other subject, right? So you guys have a great day. Thanks for dropping by with the here at the car, and then for our surprise visit from Mrs. Mully.
Right, and make sure you check out the Softy Papa and Mully playlist on the
whatever it is. It's the Mully and Me playlist.
Mully and Me.
Yeah, nice. Mully and Me. It's on the LylesBrother channel. It's a new playlist there. It has over 180 videos.
Really?
Yeah.
We've made that many videos together?
There's that many. I went through and found every video from every J vlogger that I could find that has me and you in it, and there's over 180.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot of me and you, a lot of Mully and Me.
Nice.
Yeah, and and I left a few out. There's probably about 10 plus from that one wedding where we got drunk and were oogling the sister. You know, so maybe hopefully everyone. I'll put those at the bottom.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I might get that a T-shirt made. Mully and Me.
Yeah. That's a good.
It'd be good brand.
Yeah. We've got lots of brands: the Black and Orange, Shadow.
Don't Let Your Meatloaf.
Yeah. That's right.
Although there are Don't Let Your Meatloaf T-shirts out there.
That's right.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Can I leave the honors
here? Yes. Oh,
right, guys.
Leave a meatloaf. That's right. Oh, I got to tell you one last thing. The one that I almost forgot. I wanted to share. About the delivery thing. Lately, we order pizza about every 2 weeks or so, Oh, and the guy comes to the door, and Emily is so upset with me these days because I always answer the door, right?
Right.
And I get so excited because it's pizza, right? The guy opens the door, I'm like pizza, yatta!
Right.
Iko deska. I'm like a kid, right? And he says, 2580円 ちょっと待って、1580. I'm like a kid, right? I get the stuff and I come back in, and Emily's just staring at me. She's going, yatta? What?
Yeah.
What are you? So
Yeah.
enjoy it while it lasts.
All right.
Okay, can you do the honors?
All right.
Bye-bye, everybody.
See you guys. Don't let your meat loaf. See ya.
Bye-bye.